Hey again, everyone. This is Hope from Pros Before Bros. Quick disclaimer, I am not trying to do an early Halloween costume. I'm not Zombie from Pee Wee Herman's Great Adventures. I just actually got home from work and I am so tired. I actually took a quick shower before I did this video, and now I'm wearing what my friend will call my ShamWow hat towel situation. So sorry, this is the best I could do for the time being, but just wanted to tune in, whatever. Just wanted to stop in real quick and kind of give some quick updates. I am planning on, after doing this video, doing a couple quick tags. One is the BookTube newbie tag, and the second one is for the Contemporary-a-thon, which I'm jumping the gun a little bit on this, but I was really excited about doing this. This is technically like my first challenge, BookTube challenge, and that is actually happening here. Let me see. September 17th to the 23rd. So I worked on getting some stuff down that I was planning on doing some reading for, and yeah, I cannot talk today. Oh my god. This is something I was planning on doing some reading. A list of the list of books I was planning on reading. Is it Friday yet? All right, anyhow. So I did have a couple quick updates. For August, I really didn't do a TBR like I usually do. I usually have a list of books that I would typically try to read throughout the month. Usually my minimum is about 8 a month. But since I started my new promotion or my new job at work, I haven't really sat down and actually wrote out what my TBR is. I've been just kind of doing it on the fly, which is good because I've still met at least 8 books I could think of off the top of my head. I still met that quota for the month, but it kind of sucks too because I like to see my little whiteboard full of books so I could determine what I have read and what I need to read so far. But in this case, I just kind of took it on the fly and just went with that. I did get a few books just recently in the mail today. One actually I had since, I think it was since Sunday, because my sister-in-law recommended it to me. One of the things that I had talked to some of my friends and my sister-in-law about was that I've been struggling with my writing lately. And it's just, a part of it, I think, is just having that dry spell, being kind of tired from work and all that. So I feel like the creative juices, if you'd like, haven't been flowing, so to speak. So I've been dealing with that, but also I have anxiety and depression. So I'm overcritical when it comes to my own writing, which can be really tough. So she was my sister-in-law was talking to me about this, and she actually recommended the book The Happiness Project. It looks like it's by Gretchen Rubin. I just literally started reading it yesterday. I'm probably on, yeah, let's see. I'm not that far. I'm like on page 16 right now. But she recommended it. She says she's read it multiple times, basically for a similar situation I'm in right now. She's got that writer's block. She really wants to do something creative. This inspires her, so she recommended it to me as well. And excuse me, I got a little bit of a sore throat today too, so if my voice is cracking, just bear with me. The second book I am super stoked about, I just actually got in the mail today, is this book, To Be Honest, by Maggie Ann Martin. And it is a YA contemporary. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a YA contemporary about a teenager. She is dealing with her own insecurities about her weight and such. And I really wanted to read this because I read a review about it. I believe another booktuber got an advanced reader's copy, an ARC, if you will. And they were talking about how they easily related to the character inside the book. Apparently, the character inside the book has a mother that used to be a bigger lady. She lost a bunch of weight, and now she's kind of trying to get her daughter to do the same thing. At least that's my understanding of it. And I actually had kind of a similar situation myself. So I'm really looking forward to reading this book. I'm hoping to get this book done before the end of August. I'm still also reading Letting Go of Gravity, which is really good. It's an amazing book. I just haven't had a chance to actually sit down and read too much of it, which really sucks. Hopefully my schedule starts evening out just a little bit at work, so my personal life can finally catch up. The last book that I did pick up, I actually picked this up at Target today, is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. I hope I said her name right. So I'm sure you guys have heard about this book in particular. It's been making its way around BookTube for quite some time. In addition, it recently was optioned with Netflix, and Netflix made a Netflix original movie to coincide with the book. And I am one of those people that I love to read the book before I watch the movie or watch the TV series, what have you. So I decided I was going to pick this up, and it's funny, I've never heard of this book up till just fairly recently, and I believe I heard from a friend about this book because one of the main characters in the book is actually part Korean, part Asian, and my friend that recommended it is also part Asian. So we're always kind of griping about how there's not that much Asian representation out there. I mean, there's to some degree, there's not really that much minority representation nowadays, but it seems like it's starting to finally make its way through the book community. We're seeing a lot more diverse representation. And in this case, this book is talking about Asian or Korean representation. So the characters in it are very diverse. And I've actually heard people say that when they read this book, it reminded them of the March Sisters from Little Women. And that happens to be one of my favorite books too of all time. So I really want to take a look at this, see if it's a little modern twist to Little Women, so to speak, and see where it goes with it. I'm really excited. I can tell you it was so hard finding a copy of this book. And there's 2 other books that come right after this book in the series. And I don't know how many different Targets I checked to see if there was like a rapid pickup option for any of them, and they were all sold out. This was actually the last copy at my local Target, so I was all gung-ho about it. I made up the excuse that, we have to go get groceries tonight to my husband, just so I can make sure I can go pick this up. So yeah, I'm going to be reading those, and hopefully my goal is to finish Letting Go of Gravity sometime this week. I'm hoping to have it done. Let's see, I don't think it's too lofty to say that I'm hoping to have it done by Friday, but who knows. But yeah, that's really all I got right now. I did want to thank all the people that have showed support. I noticed that I had quite a few people sign up in the last few days to be subscribers, and a lot of you, it looks like you've been like you're pros almost. There's a couple of people that signed up that have their own BookTube channels that I checked out over the past, I would say 48 hours, and everything looks amazing. So I mean, you guys are really rocking it and you're inspiring. So the fact that you are taking time out of your day to subscribe to my little teeny tiny channel is pretty awesome, and I'm very humbled by that experience. I meant to write down everybody's name on here on my cards. Yes, I cheat. I have cards sometimes. That's just because my mind goes all over the place. But anyhow, I wanted to write your guys' names down and just give you a personalized thank you. But this will have to do for now until I get some time to do that. But otherwise, thanks so much for checking in. Like I said, I'm going to try to do a couple of tag videos before I call it a night. Unfortunately, what you see is what you get right here. I'm really tired, guys. But yeah, if you have questions or you have any recommendations for books or recommendations for this channel even, please leave them in the comments below. Feel free to subscribe if you are a new person that just happened to stumble in on here. I swear to God, I don't wear this little Turby Twist ShamWow hat situation with every video. And I can assure you that I'm unpredictable in that sense too. So yeah, thank you so much and have a good evening.